Hello, friends. Welcome to the reading room. Today we are going to hear Geography, Chapter 1, India Size and Location. India is one of the ancient civilizations in the world. It has achieved multifaceted socio-economic progress during the last 5 decades. It has moved forward, displaying remarkable progress in the field of agriculture, industry, technology, and overall economic development. India has also contributed significantly to the making of world history. Location: India is a vast country lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. The mainland extends between latitudes 4 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north, the longitudes 68 degree 7 minutes east and 97 degree 25 minutes east. The Tropic of Cancer 23 degree 30 minutes north divides the country into almost two equal parts. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar Island and the Lakshadweep Island in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. Do you know the southernmost point of the Indian Union, Indira Point, got submerged under the sea water in 2004 during the tsunami? Size: the land mass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer. India's total area accounts for about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. It is clear that India is the seventh largest country of the world. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 km and the total length of the coastline of the mainland including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island is 7,516.6 km. India is bounded by the Youngfold Mountains in the northwest, north, and northeast. South of about 22 degree north latitude, it begins to taper and extend towards the Indian Ocean, dividing it into two seas, the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on its east. Latitudinal and longitudinal extent of mainland is about 30 degree. Despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than north-south extent. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. Hence, time along the standard meridian of India 82 degree 30 east passing through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh is taken as the standard time for whole country. The latitudinal extent influences the duration of day and night as one moves from south to north. Now, as I said previously, Tropic of Cancer 23 degree 30 minutes north passes through India, dividing it into almost two equal parts. So it passes through 8 states of India, which we can remember with the clue Gura Madhya Chhattisgarhi Bengal Mizo Tripurachi, means Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bengal, means obviously West Bengal, Mizoram and Tripura, and Rajasthan. So Gu for Gujarat, Ra for Rajasthan, Madhya for Madhya Pradesh, Chhattis for Chhattisgarh, Dhadi for Jharkhand, and West Bengal, Mizoram and Tripura. Then 7 largest countries of the world we can remember with the code Rakukbai: Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia and India. India's time is ahead from London by 3:30 minutes, that is 5 hours 30 minutes. India and the world. The Indian landmass has a central location between the East and the West Asia. India is a southward extension of Asian continent. The trans-Indian Ocean routes which connect the countries of Europe in the west and the countries of East Asia provide a strategic central location to India. Note that the Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa, and Europe from the western coast and with Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast. No other country has a long coastline on the Indian Indian Ocean as India has, and indeed it is India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean which justifies the naming of an ocean after it. Do you know, since the opening of the Suez Canal in 1869, India's distance from Europe has been reduced by 7,000 kilometers. India's contacts with the world have continued through ages, but her relationships through the land routes are much older than her maritime contacts. The various passes across the mountains in the north have provided passage to the ancient travelers, while the ocean restricted some interaction for a long time. These routes have contributed in the exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of the Upanishads and the Ramayana, the stories of Panchatantra, the Indian numerals and the decimal system thus could reach many parts of the world. The spices, muslin, and other merchandise were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculpture and the architectural style of dome and minarets from West Asia can be seen in different parts of our country. India's neighbors. India's neighbors can be remembered by a clue बचपन में MBA. Bangladesh, China, Pakistan, Nepal, Myanmar, Bhutan, Afghanistan. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. India shares its land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in northwest, China means Tibet, Nepal, and Bhutan in north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Our southern neighbors across the sea consist of two island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea formed by the Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar, while Maldives Island are situated to the south of the Lakshadweep Island. India has had strong geographical and